Falling Guillotine is the new legendary sword that drops inside of Season of the Arrivals. To obtain the weapon, simply get to tier 30 on your season pass. Now, the weapon will come with Whirlwind Blade and energy transfer, but it is actually possible to get random rolls on this weapon. But to do this, you'll need to hit tier 45 on your season pass and unlock the pulse rifle. After you've done that, you can re-obtain the weapon through this engram. With that said, what do I think to the weapon? Overall, this is my favourite addition to the season. This is mainly due to my Destiny 1 nostalgia and the fact Dark Drinker was my favourite exotic. Moving into the perks on the weapon, in column 1, the best blades to have are Hungry, Jagged and Tempered Edge. The unique ability of this sword is the heavy attack causes you to spin round and do a little vortex. Now this doesn't use much ammo, so Jagged Edge is perfectly usable here. Before I talk about column 2, I just want to show you why charge rate is the most important attribute for your guard on your sword. Dealing a heavy attack without full sword energy will drastically decrease your damage output. To be as efficient as possible, always make sure you have full sword energy in the bottom left whenever you go to deal a heavy attack. So it's worth noting the only other thing that will use sword energy is blocking with your sword. Light attacks won't use energy and are definitely worth comboing into a heavy. This is why Swordmaster's Guard is the best guard in column 2 as it increases the charge rate of your sword. This means more heavy attacks at maximum damage. When it comes to column 3, we have a choice here, but I'm leaning towards Tireless Blade as we're going to be using the heavy attack much more on this weapon. Tireless Blade allows you to regenerate ammo after every other power kill. This is really good, especially when you're focusing your build around the heavy attack on this weapon. When it comes to column 4, the two perks that I really like here are Surrounded and Whirlwind Blade. Surrounded will grant you increased damage when in close proximity of 2 or more enemies. But I'm leaning towards Whirlwind Blade here as it will increase your damage whenever you hit an enemy with the sword. This will also stack up to 5 times. This is really strong in combination with full energy heavies. But don't worry, the one that drops at tier 30 will have Whirlwind Blade already on it, so if you don't want to farm, you will pretty much have a very good sword straight away as soon as you hit tier 30. And swords are moving back into the meta now, so it's worth noting you can do one movement in the air with swords, and it's also worth noting that the heavy attack in midair won't use sword energy. Overall guys, definitely log in this season, try and get this weapon, it's definitely worth trying out and one of my favourite weapons in the game right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will just say we did just hit 200 subscribers on the channel the other day, so I will have a video out for that soon, but thank you so much guys, and goodbye.